You can love somebody and still fuck another bitch. Because I've been in love and fucked another nigga. And it's like, I don't love that. I love you.
When a fuck another bitch, that don't mean nothing. But when a girl fuck another nigga, she like him. She like seeking to potentially be with that other nigga.
If the girl step out on her man, she has to be like emotionally like not even feeling him no more. No,
I ain't got no feelings.
I'm a hoe. I don't know.
I don't got no feelings.
So you telling me you can be in love with a man and go get some outside
and that's why
come right back home like, yep.
That's why I can understand a man. I'm being real. Like I've done it. I've literally another nigga and been like, ew. Like I was so bad. Like this wasn't even worth it.
Yeah.
I went home like, baby, I love you so much.
You're like, what was I doing?
Are you hungry? Let me cook for you. Like I felt so bad.
But I'm saying y'all be the same girls y'all got. But then if we be like having a side piece, y'all get mad at us.
Who get mad? One of my is married. Do what you do. Because I'm going to do what I do.
So you don't get jealous?
I don't know about you, but I'm going to turn up. Jealous of what?
What if you like him a little bit?
I do. I love him, actually.
You don't get jealous when he go home to his wife?
Not. Absolutely not, baby. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be waking him up like, babe, it's 3 o'clock. You can love somebody and still fuck another bitch. Because I've been in love and fucked another nigga. And it's like, I don't love that. I love you.
When a fuck another bitch, that don't mean nothing. But when a girl fuck another nigga, she like him. She like seeking to potentially be with that other nigga.
If the girl step out on her man, she has to be like emotionally like not even feeling him no more. No,
I ain't got no feelings.
I'm a hoe. I don't know.
I don't got no feelings.
So you telling me you can be in love with a man and go get some outside
and that's why
come right back home like, yep.
That's why I can understand a man. I'm being real. Like I've done it. I've literally another nigga and been like, ew. Like I was so bad. Like this wasn't even worth it.
Yeah.
I went home like, baby, I love you so much.
You're like, what was I doing?
Are you hungry? Let me cook for you. Like I felt so bad.
But I'm saying y'all be the same girls y'all got. But then if we be like having a side piece, y'all get mad at us.
Who get mad? One of my is married. Do what you do. Because I'm going to do what I do.
So you don't get jealous?
I don't know about you, but I'm going to turn up. Jealous of what?
What if you like him a little bit?
I do. I love him, actually.
You don't get jealous when he go home to his wife?
Absolutely not, baby. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be waking him up like, babe, it's 3 o'clock.
As long as he cutting that check.
Baby, go home. Don't get in trouble now. Not because of me. He's going to other bitches regardless. They don't give a I've accepted that fact.
I think it's an understanding. You just got to have that understanding with them. Everybody's different. That's not for every.
You know who it is, Mr. OKL. Mr. OKL coming back at you again with another host stage breakdown. Shout out to the people. Shout out to the folks. Let's get right on into it. We're gonna break this one down. Very nice, very easy, and yeah, we got something special for y'all tonight, man. So y'all stay tight, stay tuned, and make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, and also hit that motherfucking notification bell for more content from your boy, Mr. OKL. And I do want to give a shout out to the supporters. Do want to give a shout out to the supporters. XL Pro is one of the VIPs. He says they're trying to move like men, but it's not gonna end well. Um, yeah, as a matter of fact, the word end is the correct word for that because it's going to end soon the way that they want to move, which is why you see a lot of 304s talking about, I don't want to be I don't want to be strong and independent no more. I just, I don't want you to think I'm strong. Da 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 da. Oh, this is the nice phase, the good girl phase, this and that. Just this is the manipulation that they're clinging on to after their whole stage. But like I said, man, we're gonna get right off into this video. It's called IG. Model says it's okay in relationships to hook up with other men. Slash 304 stage. And y'all know how I do it, man. We break down the 304 stage for the folks. Let y'all know how it's going. Let's get right on into the freaking video.
You can love somebody and still fuck another. Because I've been in love with another nigga. And it's like, I don't love that. I love you.
Yeah.
She already made a mistake. She said you can love a bitch or you can love somebody and still f another b. So she started off like how all modern women do. Try to use a man as an example as to which or as to why they live the way they live, but you can't live like a man. You can't replicate what a man does. Because when you do that, you're looked at as derogatory. And in this equality world that these women want, that they're still for decades they've been trying to do this. They're still trying to make a prostitute, a 304, a hoe, whatever you want to call it, the name for a woman who lets multiple rods inside of her. They want that to look like it's not to be frowned upon. All right. I didn't make it up. Nobody made it up. Y'all ladies need to tighten up and realize nobody's ever going to like multiple rods inside of a vagina. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but it's not going to never be something that people want. Imagine your daughter thinking the way that these 304s are thinking right now. You'd be disgusted.
You can love somebody and still fuck another. Because I've been in love with another nigga. And it's like, I don't love that. I love you.
When they fuck another that don't mean.
There goes where she messed up again, which is a lot of modern 304s do this. They use men as a comparison to them and think it's justified. So she said a man, referring to the dude, can love a female and f another b. In her words verbatim, fuck another bitch. And that word, like that sentence alone, just denotes that you're dealing with a 304. And then she tries to revert it back, like, oh, I was in love with a nigga, but I still fucked another dude. And I was like, ew, it was disgusting. That's not what men think when we go fuck another bitch. We don't think that way. We caught our nut and we ready to go back home. We is not like y'all. So, ladies, I need y'all to take this lesson right now. Take out your notepad, take out your fucking your iPhone and go to the notes and put this in your notes. We can go fuck another bitch at 10 p.m. and come back at 11 p.m. with groceries and be happy with you. You cannot do that the same way we can do that. So stop trying to make it seem like when you're in a relationship, which you don't like the guy, just a situationship or whatever the case may be, utilizing this person. Stop trying to make it seem like you love this particular person, yet you are able to go fuck somebody else and be like, oh no, I didn't like that. I'm gonna go back to my significant other. Let me let this play out real quick, guys. Let me let it play out. Because it's not a long video, but there's a lot of breaking down to do with this video.
You can love somebody and still fuck another. Because I've been in love with another nigga. And it's like, I don't love that. I love you.
When a fuck another that don't mean nothing. But when a girl fuck another nigga, she like him. She like seeking to potentially be with that other nigga.
If the girl step out on her man, she
At least one 304 is going to keep it real. When a woman is, and it's just female nature, all right? When you have a woman who is allowing a man in her world, don't care if she's in a relationship or out one, she looks at that guy as a, as in a hypergamous state. He had to do something. He had to make himself something. He had to convince her in some type of way for her to say, you know what, I'm going to let him inside of me. Men don't have to do that. Men don't got to do that. All we got to do is see a fat ass. The bitch could be ugly as fuck. We smash her, we go back home. It's not the same, guys. I don't need y'all to think that this is an accurate assessment. Shout out to my boy, Mr. Goodbread, big bro in the building. He says, salute to my G. You never sent the link. Oh, my bad. Well, I thought I sent it. I'm gonna get it in. Appreciate you. Man, Goodbread, man. I'm gonna put that link in. Let me put it in here, man. Come off in. My bad. If you want to join, man, I'm gonna put it right here. This is a special link for Mr. Goodbread. Feel free to join if y'all want to. But we're gonna run it back from the top so we can break this thing on down real quick. Like I said, it's a quick video.
You can love somebody and still fuck another. Because I've been in love with another nigga. And it's like, I don't love that. I love you.
When a fuck another that don't mean nothing. But when a girl fuck another nigga, she like him. She like seeking to potentially be with that other nigga.
If the girl step out on her man, she has to be like emotionally like not even feeling him no more. No,
I ain't got no feelings.
I'm a hoe. I don't
got no feelings.
So you telling me you can be in love with a man and go get some outside? So you telling me you
I ain't got no feelings.
I'm a hoe. I don't
not even feeling him no more. No,
I ain't got no feelings.
I'm a hoe.
I don't got no feelings.
Right out of the bat's mouth. See, I love when they expose themselves that clearly. See, these other 304s, they know they hoes too, but they don't want to. They haven't been as damaged as this one that you're looking at right here. Okay, they have not been as damaged as this 304. So they understand what happens when they allow man into their world. Like they said, even if you're cheating, you have allowed this man into your world as a 304 because you see something in that man and you might be interested in that man. This woman flat out said it. She's a hoe. She's a 304. And I tell you guys time in and time out. All right. Time in and time out. For sure, Mr. Goodbread. Hopefully you catch the playback. But time in and time out, I tell you guys that these 304s, these hoes, they are blatant when they are damaged enough. They tell you the truth. So this one is gonna let you know straight up and down that no, I'm a hoe. So I can have sex with a man and then go back home to another man that I claim I like. I have a man at the house. I could have sex with him, but no, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go fuck another dude, and I'm gonna come back home to my man. How, ladies, how good does that sound? Even this hoe wouldn't be able to say it like this. Maybe she would, because look what she just said about herself.
Emotionally, like not even feeling him no more. No,
I ain't got no feelings.
I'm a hoe. I don't got no feelings.
So you telling me you can be in love with a man and go get some outside?
And that's why
come right back home like, yep.
That's why I can understand a man. I'm being real. Like I've done it. I've literally another and been like, ew. Like I was so bad. Like I didn't even, this wasn't even worth it.
Yeah.
I went home like, baby, I love you so much.
You're like, what was I doing?
Hungry? I literally another and been like, ew. Like I was so bad. Like I didn't even understand a man. I'm being real.
So you telling me you can be in love with?
So just let me get this straight. You understand a man, but you're a hoe, and you claim. I didn't make it up, man. I don't make these things up, guys. Let me let this dummy say it again, just in case y'all think Mr. OKL is about to make some shit up and y'all think I'm bashing women here. No, man, I'm here to wake y'all up. Let me let this dumbass say what she said again.
So you telling me you can be in love with a man and go get some outside?
And that's why
come right back home like, yep.
That's why I can understand a man. I'm being real. Like I've done it. I've literally another and been like, ew. Like I was so bad. Like this wasn't even worth it.
Yeah.
I went home like, baby, I love you so much.
You're like, what was I doing?
Hungry? Let me cook for you. Like I felt so bad.
But I'm
so all right. I just want to get this straight again. You claim you understand the man. You claim you understand the man. So you go have sex with another man and come back home and cook for him and say, baby, I love you. I miss you, because somebody else deed you down and you regretted it. That's your understanding of a man. Guys, this is why I tell y'all 1 Timothy chapter 2 and 12 is a conducive verse in the Bible. I suffer a woman not to teach, but to learn in silence, and also not to usurp authority over a man. And when I say a man, I mean a man. I ain't talking about you little boys and you beta males out here. Listen to what she just said. She went to another guy's spot, got deed down, probably was stroking him cheeks from the back. She probably gave him head, all that. She didn't say it was good or bad. She just said she regretted it. And she went back home to her man and said, baby, I miss you. I love you. Do you want me to cook for you? So it took for you to go out and get some bad D or whatever D that you regretted. It took you that for you to come back and say, baby, I love you to your man. Men don't deal like that. We don't go outside and get pussy and be like, babe, I'm gonna pay the bills. We already pay the bills. We already take care of you. We probably be hitting that shit from the back, tell you to stop real quick, and then send you a cash app like, go get your nails done, beat the shit from the back, come back home and tell you, baby, I love you, the same way we do every night. Men don't go out and have sex with other women and regret it. It's like it's like going to the gas station. We just got to fill up real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's how that is. So when you try to compare your female nature to male nature as a woman, it just doesn't make sense. And then on top of that, when you try to justify 304 nature utilizing a male's nature, because males don't have 304 nature. When males go have sex with multiple women, we're not 304s. We're considered pimps, gigolos, whore makers, hoe makers, etc. It's a different name for us, and we've gained a certain status. We have a certain status to be able to even do that. Whereas you ladies, you can give that ass up to anybody. So stop trying to compare it to a man. Oh, let me guess, you only look at top tier men, so you're comparing yourself to $1 million man. Y'all get that, guys? Do y'all get that? They're not comparing themselves, the 304s, these high quality little models or whatever you want to call it. They're not high quality, but y'all know what I mean. They're comparing themselves to high value men that are able to have sex with multiple women, men that only these women are looking at, which is the top 20% of men. 80% of women are looking at 20% of men. So 80% of these women are only comparing themselves to these top 20% of men who they don't even compare to.
Saying y'all be the same girls.
This wouldn't even work. Like, ew. Like I was so bad.
Emotionally, like not even feeling him no more. No,
I ain't got no feelings.
I'm a hoe. I don't know.
I don't got no feelings.
So you telling me you can be in love with a man and go get some outside?
And that's why
come right back home like, yep.
That's why I can understand a man. I'm being real. Like I've done it. I've literally another and been like, ew. Like I was so bad. Like this wasn't even worth it.
Yeah.
I went home like, baby, I love you so much.
You're like, what was I doing?
Hungry? Let me cook for you. Like I felt so bad.
But I'm saying y'all be the same girls y'all got. But then if we be like having a side piece, y'all get mad at us.
Who get mad? One of my is married. Do what you do. Because I'm going to do what I do.
So you don't get jealous?
I don't know about you, but I'm going to turn up. Jealous of what?
What if you like him a little bit?
I do. I love him actually.
You don't get jealous when he go home to his wife?
Not. Absolutely not, baby. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be waking him up like, babe, it's 3 o'clock.
As long as he cutting that check.
Baby, go home. Don't get in trouble now. Not because of me. He's gonna other bitches regardless. They don't give a I've accepted that fact.
I think it's an understanding. You just gotta have that understanding with them. Everybody's different. That's not for every.
That last chick with the Becky wig on, she wasn't feeling what that hoe was saying. She was like, yo, that's, but you know, women, they sugarcoat it. So she was like, oh, I don't feel like that's for everyone. It's not for me. AKA, I'm not trying to be like you, bitch. I'm not trying to be like you. And these hoes think that they are higher than side pieces because they're fucking husbands. They are fucking people for money. They are OnlyFans. They think they're higher than a side piece. You will be nothing more than a mistress or a side piece. Okay? When it comes to that. 304 nature is not for a man. It's for a woman. It's for a man to dominate. But it is for a woman. Now I want you guys to peep something else. I came across this woman, and I like her message. I really do. All right, peep the page, guys. Let me go down. The page is called The Crimson Cure, and the title of this video that we're about to watch together, guys, is called "This is What Black Women Don't Tell About the HEAUX Phase." I guess that's the new way to spell hoe. But this is what Black women don't tell about the whole phase. Right? She's going to break down a few things for us here. And I really like what she had to say. And I also just wanted to share it with you guys. All right. So let's let her break it down. We're going to let her rock a little piece. And I will get right back to it. Be sure to hit that like button, subscription button, notification bell, etc., etc. Y'all know what time it is. And I appreciate the viewers.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what are we talking about today? This is what Black women don't tell you about their phase, okay?
Wait a second. Did she just say this is what Black women? So Black men are not the only ones that are focused on Black women and trying to let them know about themselves by directly calling them out, saying Black women, because you're going to have a modern 304 who is a Black woman. She's going to come on and says, well, not all are like this. Most modern women are like this. There's Black. So instead of her being called out as a 304, she'd rather you call all women out, including her, as a 304. She don't want to be the only one called out as a 304. Let's get it in, guys.
So what are we talking about today? This is what Black women don't tell you about their phase. Okay, they don't tell you about that phase. People know about the phase. People have discovered the phase. They mention the phase. They tell you that they have the phase. But what they don't tell you is it's not a phase. That's number one. It is not a phase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a real quick TikTok video with you about a woman actually telling this to, I guess she's on a show and she's sharing this fact. So let me go ahead. Let me share my screen so you guys can see it. And then I'll be back to give you my perspective.
Social media is wild. Hootsuite helps brands survive and thrive.
We gonna get into it. Shout out to my boy King God in the motherfucking building, big bro.
Right. For men, they probably just get tired and then they say, okay, I found a one, I'm gonna just chill. I done have my fun. But once a woman get onto that whole phase and stuff like that, I'm sorry, you can't really shake that.
So you say women like Pringles, once you pop, the fun don't stop?
Yeah, listen, I talk to women for a living. They may take some seasons off, but they get right back to it.
Right.
Okay. So you saw the lady speaking and the two other ladies were nodding in agreement with her And what she was saying was men will go through, and men don't even call it a whole phase. They just be like, listen, I'm going through these chicks. Really, because they're a big ball of testosterone, okay, between the certain ages when they're young, you know what I'm saying, when they get into them late teens or whatever, 15, 16, and then he goes on into like his mid, maybe towards his late 20s, he's a walking ball of testosterone.
And that's an absolute fact, guys. I want to add more connotation to what she's saying. Basically, I don't care if you getting pussy or not. Men are walking balls of testosterone for real, and part of that testosterone is the fact that we can be able to be horny and be able to want to act on that. Okay, men want to act on that, which is why they do certain things at certain ages. Certain men are watching porn. You got motherfucking dudes just doing everything they can for the female that they like. We are walking balls of testosterone for real. So in between 15 and 21, men are trying to have sex out here. I don't care if he's a virgin. I don't care if he's attractive. I don't give a damn where he's at in his life. It's a natural, innate thing for males. Okay, shout out to the beta male police in the building, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Okay, we here. Hey, yo, we here. Now, but let's get right back on into this video real quick, guys.
Listen, man, I'm going through these chicks. Really, because they're a big ball of testosterone, okay, between the certain ages when they're young, you know what I'm saying, when they get into them late teens or whatever, 15, 16, and then he goes on into like his mid, maybe towards his late 20s, he's a walking ball of testosterone. Listen, if he can pull them, he's dealing with them. This is just the way it is. But it's different for men. On a biological level, it's different for them. And on an emotional level, it's different for them because their vessel doesn't necessarily break just from the simple biological act of being with a bunch of women.
And that's what we preach all the time. Men can go around. A man could have sex with 3, 4, 5 bitches, women in a week and still come back home and take care of business. Still pay the bills. Still massage this girl back if she's acting right. Still make sure the kids are on point. Still do what he got to do. He's not going to wreck the home. He's not going to say, oh, I'm going to take the kids, I'm going to leave you. He's going to do what he got to do. A woman can't do that. And again, I'm a backtrack it. The reason why she can't do that is because when she does allow a man in her world, first she has to accept a certain nature. She has to, mark off a certain checks off of her checkbook before that happens. A man can see a fat ass and fuck it, and then boom, he out of there. Woman's and that's what a man's attracted to, right? We're attracted to, what we see. So again, like I said, you can have an obese woman. She got a nice figure. She got a fat ass. She got juicy little titties, juicy lips. You will want to have sex with her. You will have some type of sexual attraction to her. This is in a man's nature. Let's flip that. What's in a woman's nature? She's more mental. She's more stimulant. So what stimulates her mind? This is why these girls like to go out and keep themselves available, because once they do that, okay, they can have a pool of guys where they can pick from, and they can say, okay, this is the suitable guy. This is the one that stimulates me. I'm going to deal with him. But while they're doing that, what they don't understand is they're going through a whole phase. They're fucking this guy. They're friend zoning that guy. They're using this guy for emotional, security. They're using this guy for emotional security as well. But, he happened to smash her before, and on the low he's fucking her, and she regrets all of this. She looks at it like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. Now that I'm locked down with this dude, I'm gonna cut these guys off. A man don't do that. We might cut our bitches off because our bitch tell us, man, I don't like you, all these bitches calling you. We might be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? We might tell, like, y'all get where I'm coming from. I don't have to go too deep into this shit, man. I really don't have to go too deep into it. Y'all get where I'm coming from.
Different for them. And on an emotional level, it's different for them because their vessel doesn't necessarily to like his maybe towards his late 20s. He's a walking ball of testosterone. If he can pull them, he's dealing with them. It's just the way it is. But it's different for men. On a biological level, it's different for them. And on an emotional level, it's different for them because their vessel doesn't necessarily break just from the simple biological act of being with a bunch of women. Because biologically, they're designed to be with multiples of women, right? Now, I'm not going to quite go on to the spiritual or esoteric side of that for men because they can be damaged depending on the nature of how they're dealing with the women and what kind of women they find themselves always dealing with. Because just to make a small diversion, if the men are dealing with consistently very, very low vibrational hyenas all the time, they start picking up that energy from them, and it can be detrimental to men on an emotional level, and on a spiritual level, it can damage them.
I agree with her. I agree with her in a sense because, you have a lot of men. We call them pookies. We call them horror makers, et cetera, et cetera. Hell, you know what I'm saying? I'm a victim of but I agree with her. Like, there's a lot of men who go around continually, I'm gonna go deep with it. They work, they go hard. Every day, their whole life is based on making themselves available for the woman that wants to see them as availability. So what they do is they stack their money up so they can get tattoos and golds, or they stack their money up so they can get put down on this car to look good, or put down on this condo that they know they can't afford, but they like, you know what, if I get this condo, she might want to come through. They do these things. They do these things, and it fucks them up. It does. It fucks them up. And there's a plethora of men, and this is another conversation, but there's a plethora of men who get into actual real relationships with females, and we call them war makers, and we call them different things, or whatever the case may be. Like I said, I'm a victim, guys. Don't think I'm chastising y'all, but these men don't know how to deal with a virtuous woman because of their nature as well. So what these men will do is they'll deal with a woman who is locked in, who is checking everything off the checklist, who is bringing everything to the table, but they will slut that girl out. They will slut that girl out, fuck her as much times as they can because the pussy wet. She's only dealing with them. She's crying every time he's doing this and doing that, and then he comes back home and fucks. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. These men destroy these women, and or make them become whores, which is why we call them whore makers. And they don't how do I put this? They don't know how to be that righteous man that will deal with that woman in the right way and lead her in the right way. They don't know how to do that. So the first thing they do is get her pregnant, get other girls pregnant, cause chaos in their lives, etc., etc. I'm not only gonna, get on the women. I'm gonna get on the men too. I'm gonna get on the men too, right? We get on the men too. So I agree with her when she said what she just said right here. Let's run it back a little piece.
Version. If the men are dealing with consistently very, very low vibrational hyenas all the time, they start picking up that energy from them, and it can be detrimental to men on an emotional level and on a spiritual level. It can damage them.
We got the beta male police in the building. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? What's good, man? What's good with you, boy?
Nothing much, man. You see what we got going on. We breaking it down. We breaking it down. You got anything to say, brother? What's going on? How you doing?
Man, let me hear some more, man. I'm just enjoying the stream, man. Go ahead. I'm gonna just rock out, man.
Let's get in. Let's get in. Anytime you need me to stop the video in case you want to break something down, let me know. All right.
All right, got you.
Yes, sir.
From them, and it can be detrimental to men on an emotional level and on a spiritual level. It can damage them. But we're not talking about men. We're talking about the women. And when women actually get into this, because I've done a video before where I told you that the whole phase was a masculine thing. It's a masculine way for women to engage sexually with men, because we are vessels, because we are this.
Go ahead.
All right. All right. So she mentioned something like it's a masculine way, right? So a lot of men don't really like that masculine way of being sexualized, man. Like I don't know why. And like this coming from a lot of American women. They think that they gotta be masculine too. They don't need to be masculine. That's for the masculine men. You know, like men looking for femininity. And this is why everybody getting their passports, because black women in America don't understand what femininity is. And they think they can be like they can equalize themselves to us and to display their dominance. And we don't need that, man. But that's it, man.
No, you were thinking what I was thinking. Like that was a wonderful excerpt. Like, no, like you women are not displaying a whole phase because you want to try to, be like men in a sense where you think you can do what a man can do. You're just trying to be like a man. And the thing is, we want the femininity. That's all we want. We want the submissiveness, not slavery, but submissiveness. We that's what we want. And I don't understand why they try to extract our energy and say, okay, this is what we're gonna do to try to attract them. It doesn't work. So what you just said was, I promise you, it was golden. But believe me, we ain't done yet. We are not done yet.
Phase was a masculine thing. It's a masculine way for women to engage. It can damage them. But we're not talking about men. We're talking about the women. And when women actually get into this, because I've done a video before where I told you that the whole phase was a masculine thing. It's a masculine way for women to engage sexually with.
And I want to say this: the whole phase is not a masculine thing. We, like, men have always been promiscuous. Men have always wanted to have sex with women. It's in our innate nature to look at something and see a fat ass and be like, I want to fuck it. So it's not a phase for us.
Hey, bro, you spot on, man. It's like, okay, like it's like they are making it's like playing Streets of Rage and you putting it on hard difficulty. Like you can keep it on easy mode because it's built for you to do it. Like women have life on easy mode, but they choose to make it on extreme mode for
nice example.
Just because that we exert dominance and they trying to level up with us, like it like we don't need all that. Y'all have a role, and it's like it's the easy mode, but we need it because everybody plays a role. But they trying to make it like, oh, we have to, do what they do. We have to cheat like they do. We have to have all these bodies. Like, we don't need all that, and they making their lives even worse. You know what I'm saying? So
right. And we don't need a great excerpt, and also they don't need all that. That don't help them out. You telling yourself, oh shit, like, oh, he want to fuck all these bitches. I'm gonna do this, and that don't even help you, baby girl, because what you do, you end up getting pregnant, or you end up falling in love with somebody else, and then falling out of love with him, going through back and forth. You're like, it's not the same. All right, it is not the same.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly, man. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got on a Navy utility uniform on, you know what I'm saying, with the little turtleneck. I mean, I ain't, but it's like, bro, like we just want some feminine women. Like, y'all job is easy. Like, but y'all making it complicated. You know what I'm saying? Like, but go ahead.
No, we gonna go in. We gonna go in. We gonna go in.
The whole phase was a masculine thing. It's a masculine way for women to engage sexually with men, because we are vessels, because we are designed to hold the energy of men. We are designed to hold their DNA. We are designed to hold their ideas. We are designed to hold their spirit. We designed to hold a masculine light. We're designed.
No.
See, I was listen. You're not designed to hold nothing from us. Stop that. Stop that.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, she says we designed to hold male DNA. What?
I like what she's saying as far as trying to get, but she's doing it in a modern woman way.
Yeah. It's like she's trying to put her natural, like her nature on a pedestal. Like this is something that you was born to do, but she's putting it on a pedestal for other men.
Right. That's why you know that. That's why she got to connotate. Oh, we're designed to hold their DNA, No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're designed to carry the child. You are designed to be feminine. You are designed to be a helpmeet, and you are designed to serve us. Not again, like I said, no slavery stuff. And the same way I would tell a woman she's designed to do these things, I would tell a man he's designed to be on his purpose. He's designed to not focus on women in early stages, and he's designed to make sure he take care of his family. How do you take care of your family? One of the first things you do is figure out the virtuous woman that's in front of you. So, ladies, I'm not chastising you, but you know. Mm-mm. You don't hold the DNA. You don't hold our. That's like when a woman be like, "Oh, the man is the head, but the woman is the neck." No, you're not. No, you're not.
You're preaching, man. Exactly, man. And like, it's like, man, like when it comes to a family, there's like certain roles. It's like a man plays this role. It's like a lion out here, hunting, chasing prey. There's a lioness that needs to, handle the cubs. Everybody has a role, but she's talking like, her like natural ability is like upper echelon, like farther from the men, and it's like it. All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Let's keep going. Let's listen to some more.
Are designed to hold a spirit. We designed to hold a masculine light. Because we are designed to hold.
And real quick, by the way, they are not designed to hold our masculine light. I just want the audience to know that they are not designed to do that.
Thanks.
Hold the energy of men. We are designed to hold their DNA. We are designed to hold their ideas. We are designed to hold their spirit. we designed to hold a masculine light. We're designed to hold them and hold the things that come from them. So when you have a woman who immerses herself in this so-called hoe phase, which is not a phase, the women on the video confirm that, it's not a phase. I've not seen a woman fully immerse herself in a so-called hoe phase and actually come out of it. She's always for the streets. Once she really solidify herself, as for the streets, she's always for the streets. She can say what she wants, she can do what she wants, she can get married, she can have kids, but that is always there. And the reason that is always there is because that's a spiritual thing that happens to her. The break.
Got it. Oh my God. Oh hell.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey, all right, man. Listen, man. All these women, okay, like I'm not a spiritual person, but I believe in it. But you can't keep putting that on men to be like, oh, it's a spiritual way to do this and that. And like, she just marginalizing the things that women do with no accountability. Like, okay, so there's things women can do, by all means, women can be a woman, but there's consequences, lady.
Mm-hmm.
There are real consequences of what you do. If you sleep with a lot of men, if you go out there and have your little AKA whole phase and it's spiritual, that's cool. But just know there are consequences behind all of that, and men consistent. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, like, the consequences, like, ladies, whoever is listening, the consequences are constituted by men. So y'all could sit there and be like, oh no, I'm a virtuous this and that, I'm a goddess. And no, men are the ones who dictate whether you are suitable, et cetera, because women, at the end of the day, they seek validation from men in every form. I mean, even every religious text tells you, God comes first. You got Christ or the Savior, man, woman, and family or child. And it's a reason behind that. But before that, let's continue with the video. Let's continue, because this is interesting, man. It's very interesting. And the thing is, guys, I'm watching this live with y'all. I watched the first 4 or 5 minutes. I liked it, but we're doing a live reaction right now.
What she wants, she can do what she wants, she can get married, she can have kids, but that is always there. And the reason that is always there is because that's a spiritual thing that happens to her. The breaking of a woman's vessel, the breaking of her ability to hold the energy and be content with holding the energy and the masculine light and the DNA of one man is severely corrupted by constantly the change rate of men being.
That was facts, though. That was facts.
Hey, let me say something real quick, bro. All right, I get what you're saying, man, but it's like so women carry the seed, what I'm saying? And like men, men create them. But the thing is that like women are not built to have multiple seeds, to have multiple partners and to pretend that everything is good. That's not a spiritual thing. A woman, a woman's job is to have that seed with that one man and to keep creating within the community. A man's job is to create seeds globally.
Right. Right. Be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah. So it's like she's saying it like, oh, well, a woman's job is to have that seed and it's spiritually. No.
Hold on.
nature.
Let me hold on. Let me run it back because I think I agree with her with something, but I know what you're saying. Let me run it back. Let me hear what she just said real quick.
The energy and be content with holding the energy and the masculine light and the DNA of one man is severely corrupted by constantly the change rate of men being too fast, right? The constant change rate, the turnover rate, the churn is too fast. The turnaround rate is too fast because averagely you'll have, especially if she's a good looking woman, young, she's probably started having sex before she's 18, right? So probably 16, 17, she's already sexually active. And then let's go from there. Let's say she's good looking. Let's say she's attractive. A lot of guys like her. Even if she turns down some guys, because even in your so-called whole phase, you're not taking on everybody, but you're taking on enough. So let's say she's deciding that, oh, I'm young. I don't have to take relationships seriously, right? Because I'm quote unquote too young to take relationships seriously, which I don't know. That's a whole phase excuse line to make women comfortable or make young women comfortable with going into the whole phase by telling her she's too young to deal with a relationship in a serious manner and in a monogamous manner, right? So she goes into these things like, okay, well, I'm having my quote unquote fun. So what that means is I'm not taking any of the guys that come to me. I'm not really taking them seriously. We're probably
all right. So all right, cool. Let's break that down. So I agree with her when she says like, multiple men are coming at these women, and when I say coming, there's no pun intended, guys. Multiple guys are coming at these women, and it's like a vehicle that's been used by multiple drivers. You don't know how incompetent this driver is. You don't know how competent that driver is. Long story short, you're used. At the end of the day, on the market, you are not valuable because you have literally utilized your tools, or you've let other people utilize your tools. As a woman, I agree with her when she says when these dummies, these little dumb bitches, you feel me, at 18 and up, and before 18, some of these dumb 304s, they ride the cock carousel, they claim they're young and they just want to have fun. They do what she just said. They definitely do that. So I do agree with that. But one of the things that she did kind of say that made me scratch my head a little bit. Let me run it back for y'all guys. I want y'all to hear it out of her mouth, and I'm gonna break it down. Or me and the brother gonna break it down.
Which I don't know. That's a whole phase excuse line to make women comfortable or make young women comfortable with going into the whole phase by telling her she's too young to deal with a relationship in a serious manner and in a monogamous manner.
That's what I wanted to break down.
I disagree with. Yeah, that's the part that I wanted to disagree with.
Go ahead.
Because she said that they are too young, but the thing is, these okay. So she said about 16 to 17, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Chicago, man, and these women be getting pregnant since 11 and 12 and 13.
I know.
So
I'm from Florida, and they
yeah. They start at a very, very early age, and a lot of these went like I said, okay, if you 11 and 12, 13, and you don't know what you're doing, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like you young and whatnot, and you know what you're doing, but what can you tell that baby when it like has life?
Speaking Speaking of a baby, I'm gonna take it a step further. That's not even on a woman. That's on the black community. And I'm gonna bring some stats out. 74% of black children are born out of wedlock. Are in Most of our black children are incompetent. Most of them are born under black women, and most of these women are what she's describing right now. 304s, went through whole stages, rode the cock carousel, been in and out of relationships. If you ask them about their life, they say the same thing. Oh, I was young, and I just wanted to live my life. And then, oh yeah, they gotta spill the men in it. Oh, it was just a whole bunch of fuck niggas I dealt with that just fucked me over. So now I'm just trying to get my shit together. That's just AKA I was a thought, and now I'm, like we got tons of them, that have to deal with that based off of how they grew up, based off the incompetence of where they grew up at. No fathers in the household, no male figures that they actually can get an example of loving, et cetera, et cetera. So that's where that comes from. When it comes to the 14, 15, 16s, even a 17-year-old women, I'm gonna give them that. Once you turn 18, depends, because it just depends on what your parenting was looking like. But after that, man, y'all ladies don't get no excuses from me, man. Y'all don't get no goddamn excuses from me. Period, bro. All that I had. Okay, so this is why y'all not gonna get an excuse from me. You can't be a lady woman and be like, oh, girls mature faster than boys. And then as soon as you turn 25, you say, when somebody asks you why haven't you, been successful in relationships, etc., you say, well, I was young and dumb. I was just trying to explore and have fun. Well, I could have sworn that you were mature. I could have sworn that you matured faster than men. I could have sworn. You cannot do that double entendre if you guys are getting what I'm saying.
That's facts. That's facts, man.
You can't do that.
Yeah. And
so I just kind of wanted to put that in context. But go ahead, bro.
Nah, man, you're right, man. Like, definitely, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's like how long are we going to accept this type of behavior if women are getting pregnant at 12, 13, and all they can say is, well, I was young and dumb. And now, you a single mother and you raising these, effeminate, boys.
Bastard children, let's call it out. Raising these bastard kids.
Bastards. All right, okay. All right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like these bastards, and now like these women like, oh, why are these men so feminine? Why are they growing up? It's because y'all bitches, because y'all want to fucking suck at 11, 12, 13, what may have you, and then y'all want a quote unquote real man to take care of this shit or to have sympathy for y'all bitches, but y'all done had no accountability when y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but let's put this in context for the page. At 11, 12, 13, one thing I don't advocate is they not even mature enough for me to call them out how I call these modern 304s. So I'm not calling these young girls 304s. I'm calling them misguided, and I'm calling them people who have lack of parenting. So when I understand where you're coming from. Wonderful. Trust me, I understand where you're coming from. 11, 12, 13, these young girls, we know what's going on, but these are misguided young ladies. And then they grow up to be rappers and Instagram models, and we see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Right. So she goes into these things like, okay, well, I'm having my quote unquote fun. So what that means is I'm not taking any of the guys that come to me. I'm not really taking them seriously. We're probably going to have some casual sex. We're probably going to go on a couple of dates, hang with each other or something like that. And if it fizzles out in a month or 2 months or whatever, that's fine, because I'm just going to move on to the next guy. Now, let's say this girl does this.
Nope. Stop that.
Go ahead.
No. See? Nah, man, I can't rock with that. These women having fun. Like, they really having fun with these dudes. And, like, this is why my name is the Beta Male Police. Because a lot of men understand that they are just fun, and they taking this shit literal. Like,
No, you're not lying. You're not lying. Like, I don't know why it
good.
is that these women always try to coddle each other. Like, call it fully out, man. Call it fully out.
Mhm.
These girls is falling in love with niggas, man. They not just, I don't, like, these girls is falling in love with the wrong motherfuckers. And then when they fall in love with enough of the wrong motherfuckers, guess what they say? Beta male police. Oh, you know, these niggas ain't shit. But where all the good men at? So
Mhm.
we wouldn't have these terms if what she just explained was true. That's not true in a sense. And I want you to break it down, but let me run back what she said, because that was, thank you for stopping that. That was a good
I
point.
got you.
That was a good fucking point. Bro.
I got you.
We're probably gonna have some casual sex. We're probably gonna go on a couple of dates, hang with each other or something like that. And if it fizzles out in a month or 2 months or whatever, that's fine, because I'm just going to move on to the next guy. Now, let's say
that's full cap. They don't know that's cap.
Hey,
that's
hey,
cap, bro.
You see how they like prolong it? They like, okay,
that's
we're
cap.
probably gonna do this. We're probably gonna do that. We're probably gonna do this. And like the thing is, they just having fun with these dudes, and they already know they gonna move on, but the dudes don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, they have a safety net. Like, every woman got a safety net, and they know that. They know a next man gonna take care of them. So that's why they play games and say, "Oh, we probably gonna do this, and we gonna have fun. We gonna have sex, unprotected, and then we're gonna move on and go to a next partner." That's what I'm saying. Like, they know they had a safety net. But go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, absolutely. Like you. I like what you're saying, and just to take it a step further, bro. Like, what they do is they ride the cock carousel, but women are hypergamous. All right, so men want to be in relationships, so we fight too. Women want to be in relationships with the best guys, so they don't have to fight too, but they sexualize themselves too. So let me go in a little bit deeper. What she just said is not true. These women don't just have sex and be like, all right, I'm done with you. And if it turns into something, blah, blah, blah. They do that to the lames. They do that to the guys they friend zone. They do that to the guys that might not be lame, but are not competing with the guy who they want. These women always want somebody. They're never not fucking. They never not looking. So believe me when I tell you this. On Monday, she can say this, but on Tuesday, she'll fall in love with that guy of her dreams. She will. Do not fall for this weak ass female nature, guys. Don't. We're not gonna let you do it. And I got the beta male police right on my side in case somebody want to play around.
Hey, hey,
you know what I'm saying?
And also, like it's like the women, like the men that the women want, don't do none of this, and those are the men that they chase, because that's why, like, they on social media and dating apps, and they build all these stats up. You got to be this and that. They go after the opposite. They go after the men that don't care, that don't give a fuck about this shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
100%. They go after them. They stay with them. They like, listen, guys. If y'all don't take something from me, take this from me. All right. And I'm telling you this not only from experience but from knowledge as well. A woman will deal with you for 3 months, waiting on that pookie that ain't dealing with her. Soon as he is open and available, oh, you wondering why she ain't picking up your text messages and all that. These ladies know who they want, man. It's just they can't have who they want because, like I said in the earlier in the video, 80% of these women are 80 to 90% of these women are either dealing with or in fact looking for a 10 to 20% of men. They don't see all you.
Facts.
They don't see all of us. So who they speak for is null and void.
That's a fact.
It's null and void. Let's continue, man.
This girl does this every 3 months, right? Or, okay, so that's 4 different guys a year, right? So she does this every 3 months or so. She's getting
It's way more than that, y'all. I hope y'all don't. It's way more than 4 guys a year. Way more than that. I need y'all to know that. I need y'all.
Man,
I need y'all to know these women are not just. You think this girl just had sex with only 4 guys in a year? No, family. We are living in 2022. It's way more than 4 guys a year. Way more. 30% of males are either
like
virgins
30,
or didn't have sex in the past year or so.
about like 50 guys.
90%, 80 to 90% of women are sexually active right now. Cut it.
Hey, and like what I want to say is that like women would never give you the truth. That's why
Nope.
dirty folks he always mentioned this. He was like, never trust a woman with clothes on because they never tell the truth. They don't. That is so true. That's so accurate because a lot of these women, they don't deal with 4 or 5 body counts or 4 or 5 guys a year. They deal with 2, 3, 4, 500 because they got so many options.
Okay, well,
But
I get that, but so you trust women with clothes off?
yeah, because like all I need is submission for one night. That's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's all I need is like that one night. Anything else, you can go by your business. You know what I'm saying? You can lie to anybody else, but that's all I need that one night. Yeah.
I'm gonna reverse it, man. Don't trust a bitch with clothes off. All right. Don't trust a bitch with clothes off. Trust a bitch with. Don't even trust a bitch. I don't even know why I even said
Right.
like.
Yo, hey, 2023, man. Like if anybody on these dating apps, man, just like look at the profiles, man. They cisgenders, they vaccinated, they need all this.
Oh shit! Yeah,
And
you
like,
going deep with it.
okay, I'm getting about it.
No,
Go
bro,
ahead, play it.
Now, let's say this girl does this every 3 months, right? Or, okay, so that's 4 different guys a year, right? So she does this every 3 months or so. She's getting 4 different guys in a year, right? If she's doing that from 16 to, let's say, 26, how many men is that? You see what I'm saying? If she's
To answer the question, that's 40 men, guys. All right. and she gave y'all the nice version. 4 men a year from 16. Did you see the video? Shout out to my boy Mr. Gilbert. You seen the video he did with that girl that said that she lost her virginity at 14 and she caught 2,000 bodies?
No, man.
2,000.
I gotta subscribe to my boy, man. I know he be spitting them jams, man. But
man, you better go subscribe to him after you get off this video, man. That boy got exclusive content.
Yeah, but he's right though. It's like okay, so these women had okay, so it's called the sister code. What's called the code? These women would not break that code no matter if they wrong or right. All right, so okay, so for instance, if you had a girl, right, and you went to a club and she did some things and you was kind of curious and you're like, what the fuck was going on? And then like y'all talk with her homegirl and she's like, no, like she didn't do nothing wrong. Like, what's wrong with you? They gonna stick with that code. Like all women do that. Like they would never give you the truth. So that's why I'm saying like you should never trust them because they will never break that code while men is pillow talking out here, which you know what I'm saying. But
guys who are listening, if she with her cousin or if she's always chilling with her cousin, she fucking somebody. If she's always with her homegirls, that's the easiest sign. Oh, I'm just out with the girls. That you should already know that she's doing her thing. Women never tell the promiscuous truth. Never, bro. Never. That's why they try to connotate it by saying this, the beta male police. Oh, women lie smarter. We cheat smarter. No, y'all don't cheat smarter. Y'all just hold it to the grave. Y'all will never let a nigga know. Whereas a man, we don't cheat dumb. It's just in our nature So we'll tell you, yeah, fuck that bitch. Oh yeah, but I love you, this and that. Or I take care of you, this and that. A bitch will hold it to the grave because she understands multiple things. I'll give you two. Number one, she looks like a thought, and number two, she might be in love with another dude, or she might been fell out of love with you, which is why they cannot be truthful in their promiscuity. There's nothing, there's nothing special, cool, cute, sexy about a woman's abundant promiscuity. There's nobody is it's frowned upon, ladies. Like let's keep it real. You be at the house drinking your little wine and your bubble bath, crying because you don't regret it. This multiple dicks that you done took in January, and let's take her word for it. She said what, four dudes? All right, let's act like she's being real. We know it was 4 times 3. You got to multiply it by 3 every time a bitch tell you something. So what's 4 times 3? 12. It was 12 dudes, but let's act like it was 4. She got to think about 4 niggas that was piping her down in a month. Family, let's do the math. That's an average of 1 dude every 3 months. You are a 304 by definition. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, man. I don't.
Doing that from 16 to 26, that's 10 years. At 4 men a year, that's 40 men. She's not 30 yet, 40 men. Right? Give or take. And then what about the one night stands in the middle of that? What about the one time she did that train?
Notice she said, what about the one night stands in the middle of that? You breaking down a video, lady. Why didn't you include that in the bodies? It's because females don't count one night stands. They don't like to count those. Let's continue.
You see what I'm saying? You see how this body stack up? You see how it adds up? What that does is that feeds that lustful energy. She becomes not content with one man. She can't content herself with one man because there's always a different man out there that can possibly give her a different sexual experience. Then maybe
it's called hypergamy, guys. Women with hypergamous mind states always look for the next better thing, which is what destroys them. I don't know if you ever seen an example of the husband store or the husband elevator. There's 9 floors, but they don't tell you what's on the 9th floor. They just tell you what's on the 1st through 8th floor. On the 1st floor, the husband is just a regular suitable guy. We can keep it going. And on the 8th floor, it's a rich man, high value, might cheat on you, but he's the man of your dreams. And the woman will still go to the 9th floor not knowing what's there, but because of her hypergamous nature, she's curious to see if there's something better there. And what she realizes is that once she gets on that 9th floor, you can't go back down. The 9th floor is the way out of the building. Okay? Let's break it down from a man's perspective. I like how she's breaking it down, but I don't love it because it seems like she's rubbing the girls back and trying to put some icy hot on their wounds and shit like that, and I'm not with it. Beta male police, you here? You got something to
say? Man, I'm surprised when I'm listening to, man. No, you breaking everything down, man. Like I pretty much agree with what you're saying right now, man. We can keep going forward though.
Let's do it. Got you.
Maybe another man didn't have, or she was with a guy and he was really good, but she don't have contact with that guy. So now she's on the hunt for another guy that can break her down like that other guy did. You see?
Oh, hey, you still there? Oh man, I can't.
Yo.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, so I like what she just said because what she just broke down was how the girls have their hot girl summers, or maybe they might go out to their cousin's house, like they tell y'all niggas all the day, or they hanging out with their homegirls. Somebody smash them good, and then you wondering why she leaves you. She's trying to look for that next best thing because that dude only hit her that night on that yacht she got invited to by her homegirls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm breaking. One thing about me, man. I need y'all fellas to understand the whole stage.
Yeah.
I need y'all to understand it.
Hey, man. Like, I ain't got nothing to say because you're right. It's like a lot of men say that. Oh man, like even if I fuck her, man, like that ain't gonna do nothing. But she gonna if you fuck her right, she gonna remember that.
Yes, man.
She's gonna remember the dude that gave her that pipe, that did all the little trick moves or whatnot, what may have you, and like even if he did them with somebody else, she gonna still deal with the other person that gave her that best pleasure. I mean, like that's a woman though. I ain't mad at it, you know.
No, that I mean exactly. It's female nature. It's just they're just utilizing it in the incorrect way. You were absolutely correct, bro. Absolutely correct.
Sexual experience, then she becomes not content with one man. She can't content herself with one man because there's always a different man out there that can possibly give her a different sexual experience than maybe another man didn't have, or she was with a.
Hey.
Go ahead. Talk.
She just told herself though. She just said the same thing that we just broke down.
Mm-hmm.
A man can't give a pleasure to what another man gave her. Like we just said that before she said it, and I ain't even listened just yet. That's all I'm saying. Like she said it.
Which look, I like her. It's cool.
Yeah.
But 1 Timothy chapter 2:12, I suffer a woman not to teach, but to learn in silence, and not usurp authority over a man. It's because the way they break things down, it just sounds like. Let's continue the video, please, guys. Let's continue the video.
One man, she can't content herself with one man because there's always a different man out there that can possibly give her a different sexual.
And that's cap, guys. That's cap. She can't content herself with one man. These women are just not content with the correct man, which is why they're 3 or 4s. Why do you think 3 or 4 nature consists of finessing men? Because these are the men they don't want. I'm gonna marry this guy. He's my sugar daddy. I'm gonna go on OnlyFans. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But the guy they actually want, they will lock down with him. But they can't have that guy because the guy don't want them. Why doesn't that guy want them? We explained it earlier. These females are trying to compete with male nature. That bitch said she understands a man. How does she understand a man? And in the first video, right? Play it from the top, guys. You're gonna see it. She said that she understands a man. That's why she's able to have sex with another guy on her boyfriend, regret that D, and come back and say, babe, I want to cook for you. I want to clean for you. So right when you left from getting some D, and because of that, now you're going to go home and treat your man right. That's not how men deal. When females explain male nature, they kind of misconstrue it. You don't have a husband, you don't have a father figure, you don't have competent men around you that's showing you how a man works, you are going to misconstrue male nature.
Man, hey, I just want to say this too. Like everything you say was right. The thing is about women is that most women, and I'm gonna say most, and I'm gonna stand on this. I don't care what nobody say.
Gotcha.
Most women want sex. Like they want to see who has the best sex. That's who they pick as a dude, and like that's why there is, people say, oh, she want Poogie's, Ray Tyrone's or whatnot, or what have you. Like mostly black women, they contest on who can give him the best sex. That's who's gonna be that man. Is who can give him the best D. I promise you that.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. And I'm gonna do a breakdown on that soon.
The different man out there that can possibly give her a different sexual experience that maybe another man didn't have, or she was with a guy and he was really good, but she don't have contact with that guy, so now she's on a hunt for another guy that can break her down like that other guy did. You see what I'm saying? So she becomes discontent with dealing with one man. It's this discontent, which is why she become real chaotic in a relationship. She get in a relationship, right? And she can't be peaceful. Everything will be all right, except every once in a while, she starts in with this real chaotic behavior, disrupting everything. All of a sudden, there's a problem in the relationship, and y'all need a break.
And that's when you get your woman trying to replicate masculinity. They think that's equivalent. I guess they call it expressing their feelings or whatever. But they do this because my bad, guys, my bad. But yeah, I guess they think they're putting their foot down and they think they're showing you that, okay, I could be dominant in my confidence or whatever, like all that bullshit they be saying. This is when you get that. Guys, run away when you get this, all right? I'm telling you now, go, once you see this, turn the other way and go find you another female.
Yep. Facts.
Beta Mepoli, am I, what's up?
Yo, yeah, hey, you speaking facts, bro. Women has too many options. Like, you would never compete sexually with a woman. You would never in your life compete with them.
Never.
My thing is this: if so if a woman not feeling you or she want to do this and that, move on, walk away, keep your head down, keep working, because a woman is only looking for sensational sex. That's all they're looking for. They're not looking for a good man. That's why you go on Facebook, Twitter, social media, Instagram, etc., and they see, oh man, I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm a respectful guy. Like, I pay all the bills. They don't want those men. They want a man that can take their ass up in the bedroom.
Exactly.
And that's it. Like, women, like black women really like centralize themselves off of who can give the best sex, and that's the man that they want. But go ahead.
Yep. I don't have to go ahead no further. You said it right there. You said it right there.
It's crazy.
All of a sudden, there's a problem in the relationship, and y'all need a break. That break is for her to hit the street again, because that urge hit her again, and that one man can't satisfy it, because no matter how good you break her down in the bed, he's still that same.
Oh my God, can you stop it? Yo, hey, if y'all not tuning into the channel and y'all sleeping, oh my God, yo,
let them know.
Break it down, yo. Ooh, hey, she said when women take that break and she's not satisfied enough, she's gonna go to the next man. Like, that's literally what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of women go on these breaks and they be like, oh, I need a break. I need to find myself. They go on these effing sprees to see who's the better man to give them sex in the bed.
Yes, sir.
Like,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a lot of things happen, but I'm gonna give you two things that happen out of this. And guys, it happens to the best of us. Either they do that or they hit you back because they didn't find the best. They hit you back.
Facts.
That's what they do. They hit you back. Just peep game, guys. Peep game, man.
That urge hit her again, and that one man can't satisfy it, because no matter how good you break her down in the bed, he's still that same guy. And she's been with him, 6 months? He's old news. And once for the streets, always for the street. So the streets is calling. You know, I never did lose that number from that other dude back in the day. You see what I'm saying? I can call that dude. Or I got some girlfriends that can hook me up with a dude that they know, or keep us in touch with the dudes I used to deal with before I got with my man.
Be careful of your girlfriend.
Oh, hey,
be careful.
No, hey, stop.
Be
Let's stop it right here. Yo, hey, let's talk about it. Yo, hey, she's telling these dudes I can always have contact to the. Oh my God! Yo,
be careful of your girl that go out with her girls. See, this is why I'm not an advocate of a woman that I'm dealing with even having female friends. Like, I'm not trying to control your life, baby girl, but I like a woman that's all about me. I like a woman that, you know what I'm saying, not crazy annoying, but I know that, you know, because that's a woman's nature is to be all about something. If she ain't all about a man, she all about her thought shit. You know, she all about herself. I like a woman to be all about me. Hit my phone up, be where I'm at. On your birthday, hit me up. The simplest things please you. You know, we don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like she can have people in her DMs that's trying to take her to, you know, 5-star restaurants, but she rather come chill with me and just spend time with. Like, I like those type of females. These women that go out with their homegirls. Oh no, my homegirl, you know, she's having a yacht party with her boyfriend, you know. Oh babe, can I come? No, you know, we was gonna go by ourselves. Just best believe that her homegirl's boyfriend got one of his homies for your girl.
Man, hey, that's facts. That is facts, bro.
Y'all better not play with Mr. OKL tonight, man.
And like, listen, bro, like, it's like these women will always have contact of the men that F them right in the bedroom. They will always have that contact. They will always their girlfriend.
And guess what? I'm not mad at y'all for that, but y'all be trying to act like y'all not doing that. Like, I'm not mad because I'm that guy too. You can hit. I want my little piece. I done had plenty past pieces that hit me up after their relationship, and I smashed them before their relationship, and all that crap. Like, oh yeah, where you at? Like, we're not mad at that. We understand the nature. We just the part that gets us, you know, off balance is when women are not honest about this, which we know y'all not gonna be, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Man, hey, go ahead, play it, man.
Hook me up with a dude that they know, or keep us in touch with the dudes I used to deal with before I got with my man. And if he happens to be a man that she doesn't want to lose sight of or lose track of, she'll just start cheating. She'll just start cheating on that dude. Try to hide, cover her tracks. And this is a dude that maybe she understands his stability. She understands that he's, you know what I'm saying, gonna provide, and he's going to give her the 4 P's in a stable way. And she likes that stability. So she's not trying to get rid of that.
Hypergamy, guys.
Yo, she's capping. No, hey,
she's not capping.
No. Let me explain why. So she said that she is like, she still have contact with the dudes that can provide and give all this. That's cap, because the dudes that she still have contact with ain't providing. All they providing for is D. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not really providing with bills, with family structure.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with you, because she kind of talked in circles. She made me feel like she was talking about. Yeah, she did kind of talk in circles just now, though. You right about that.
Look, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so first you said, like, we still have contact with all these guys that we have encounter with, but we still looking for men that provide. That's why Dirty folks was like, don't trust women that have clothes on because they're gonna tell you they're gonna tell you a motherfucking fairy tale. They are not like women would never tell you the truth. What she want to say is that these guys don't never provide for her, but she's looking for a provider, and that's what they do in social media or these dating apps. They say, well, I'm looking for a guy that does this, that, and that.
But she's still in contact with the D that she likes.
Yes.
Okay. Hey man, hey, good.
She told herself, dude.
Thank you for bringing that shit home, bro. You just brought that shit home.
You called
hey man, it's okay. Let's talk TV. Hit that damn like
the chat, man. What's up, man? That like, what's up? Go ahead.
Stands that he's, you know what I'm saying, gonna provide, and he's going to give her the 4 P's in a stable way, and she liked that stability, so she's not trying to get rid of that. However, once for the street, always for the street. So if she's not trying to be like get chaotic and make him take a break, can't do that. So let me just go behind his dude's back and start cheating on him. I'm gonna be real sneaky, you know, like that little work husband. You know, me and him do a little something, you know.
Let her talk. Let her talk.
You know, I'll go out with my girlfriends knowing I'm gonna meet this dude, and when we get to the destination of the place that I said we were going to. So are we going to that restaurant? Sure, but what I didn't say was that there's a double date there.
She's breaking down everything we said 30 minutes ago. Everything, fam. I didn't even want to pause it. Like I was like, "What the fuck?" Bitch breaking down everything.
It's like
shout out to Lone Wolf, by the way. Shout out to my boy.
Shout out to Lone Wolf, bro. Hey, it's like she's telling men, like it's like she's giving this little indicator, like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna tell y'all this in another spectrum. Like, listen to me."
Right.
But she's telling it in like a little frequency, like a little code. But it's like, bruh, like she's really telling men to not be loyal. Like, let's be honest. Like, listen what she's saying.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. It's like
you're not lying. You're not lying.
Like, it's like,
how can you be loyal?
Yeah.
But she breaks this shit down.
Exactly, bro.
Let's let her talk. We're gonna let her talk.
You know, I'll go out with my girlfriends knowing I'm gonna meet this dude, and when we get to the destination of the place that I said we were going to. So are we going to that restaurant? Sure, but what I didn't say was that there's a double date there. Then my girlfriend meeting her man right there, she going with her man, and I'm meeting my little side man. So this is what she does when she wants to hit the street again, but she doesn't want to lose the stability of the guy she's got at home.
I hope y'all caught on to that. She will go out with her homegirl. Homegirl got her man. She got her man gonna do what he do with her. She gonna be like, oh no, you know, I got my you feel me? Like she got her little side piece coming through. Y'all pay attention, please. Like, men, you might be going through this right now. All right. Pay attention to this shit and do not take it for granted. Please, man.
Hey,
please.
I got one question before you start. Why do she have a Black Manosphere book right there, bro? Why?
It's wild to me.
That's crazy. All right, go ahead, man.
Why is it? Hey, good point out.
She doesn't want to lose the stability of the guy she's got at home. Also, here's another little tidbit. The so-called whole phase is an integral and important part for introducing a woman to the lost value system. See, in order to be part and parcel of the lost value system, you got to go through your whole phase, because your whole phase breaks down your spiritual value and your moral code. If you ever had one, whatever you had in that position, that breaks it. Being with a bunch of dudes and being able to do whatever with them dudes, especially if you're good looking and they kind of pay you or whatever, you run into a lot of Jonathans, a lot of paymasters, okay? That will break down a woman's spiritual value and her moral code.
And I just want to get into something, ladies. All right, I want to get into something real quick because I thought about something real quick. Side note: you fucking a lot of dudes and just being a hoe is not the only thing that breaks your spiritual code.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The lack of fatherhood, the lack of masculine leadership is breaking the code. Black women we are in a matriarch right now in the black community. And the only thing that these yoni goddesses got to talk about is not having as much sex with as much people. That's not the only thing. The moral, y'all need to be up under masculine men. Y'all need to be up under men.
Mm-hmm.
Not just having books in the background on purpose that says Black Manosphere.
Facts, bro. And like what I want to touch on is that women don't have morals. All right. If they see a guy that they want, the morals out the window. That's
There
all
you
I'm
go.
saying. Like women do not have morals. Men is the only one that's loyal, and men is the only one that has morals. When women get not even a sip of alcohol, the morals is out the door. It's out the door. It can be a little sip of wine, it can be a little beer. The morals is out the door. Once they
Man,
get
oh
what they want,
man.
they gonna get it. F morals. That's all I'm saying. Like, man, like to all my men out there that still, with morals, hey, do not expect that woman to have morals as you. Because all she gonna do is trick you and she be like, oh yeah, like I believe in, the most high and all this. Once she see a dude that she like, the morals is out the window. But go ahead.
That will break down a woman's spiritual value and her moral code. That'll break it. That's actually part of the breaking of her vessel, because a vessel is not just physical. Her vessel is emotional. Her vessel is spiritual. Okay. So the whole phase is one of the last few introductory things that a woman got to go through in order to fully be immersed into the lost value system. And we understand and we see that women are the ones that encourage other young women to do a whole phase. See, even your mama will tell you, girl, you know what I'm saying? You got to find out what you like, and you got to, don't just settle for one man. You too young for that. Go and see, you know what I'm saying, what kind of stuff you like. You never know what you like.
You see this dirty, disgusting ass fucking message that these fucking black women are telling our daughters that I keep telling y'all black women. Oh, let me guess. So a woman said it, and it's a girl thing. So we gonna act like it's just we gonna sweep it. But this is what you ever heard. Yeah, y'all know what you show a little skin mean. You ever heard it? Show a little skin. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
That became popular in the black community.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even need to say more about that.
Facts.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
But when you remove the man and you're strong and independent, and you're sexually liberated, you don't need like my boy just said. You don't need morals, right? All morals go right out the window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man. And it's like she keep talking about the spirituality and the spiritual thing, and that's what's hindering men now. Like it's like black magic, because a lot of men gonna be like, because a lot of men dealt with single mothers, so when they deal with her, they can be like, oh yeah, she's right. Oh yeah, it's like my mother. But she keep hindering the spirituality on y'all, which is black magic, and y'all thinking like, oh yeah, I should be moral, I should be loyal. But they doing the complete opposite. While you trying to be loyal and have all these morals, they just creating a whole narrative.
That's
Oh
a fact.
my God. Oh my Lord. Okay, go ahead.
Bro, black women have their own political. They think they're their own race. I'm not lying. In politics, black women only fight for mostly black women.
Yep.
Like, no cap. Black Lives Matter is comprised of black women, lesbians. Oh my God, let's keep it.
What you like, and you gotta, don't just settle for one man. You too young for that. Go and see, what I'm saying, what kind of stuff you like. You never know what you like. You never know what you'll find. Go out there and just, see what's going on. That means go out there and slur out and let dudes run you through. Let them run you through under the name of finding, quote unquote, what you like, having your quote unquote fun, and then later on, you'll be able to get a guy that'll settle with you. The only problem is you.
This shit. No. Pause this. Okay. Hey, bruh. I know you heard that, bro. Like, no, man.
I'm just letting her talk. Like, I'm letting them hear it out her mouth.
So, you like, oh man, hey. So you see, like, you hear what I'm saying? That they got a safety net. And like,
guys, hold on, Rick. Wait a second. Let's run that back, man.
Yo, please run that back, bro.
Y'all hear what this?
Yeah, you, girl. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find out what you like, and you gotta, don't just settle for one man. You too young for that. Go and see, what I'm saying, what kind of stuff you like. You never know what you like. You never know what you'll find. Go out there and just, see what's going on. That means go out there and slur out and let dudes run you through. Let them run you through under the name of finding, quote unquote, what you like, having your quote unquote fun, and then later on, you'll be able to get a guy that'll settle with you. The only problem is you might be able to get a guy that can settle with you, but you can't settle.
See, no. And look, man. Hey,
God,
shout out to Coach Greg Adams, and that's you. Like, this is exactly what she's saying. Like, she said, okay, you can allow all these dudes to run through you at a young age, quote unquote 12, 13. And when you get older, when you ran through, you can still find a guy, but you can't make the. All right, go ahead, man.
and the sad part is they. Okay, all right. She almost done, guys. Let me let her talk, man. Let me let her talk.
That's the part they don't tell her. She'll never be able to settle.
Hold on, no.
But you can't settle. That's the part they don't tell her. She'll never be.
What do you mean they don't tell her? Women mature better than men, ain't it? Don't nobody need to tell that. She should already know.
Bruh, this is comedy right now, bruh. Like women women develop faster than men at
Right.
like 14, 15.
Right. Ain't it, ladies? Like y'all the ones.
Yeah.
Y'all develop faster. Y'all more mature. Y'all smarter.
See, like that's
girls
what I'm
run the
saying.
world. According to Beyonce, women are strong and all that crap.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. It's like even when women develop at 14, 15, they are still young. They're still young. And they're gonna grasp on this narrative forever because women develop faster. And then she's saying, oh, let all these dudes run through you. And then later on, and that's you're gonna find a greater man that's gonna take care of you, and that's gonna be that simp that don't even know that she been ran through because she can be like, oh yeah,
She knows she been ran through. All girls know they been ran through.
no. I only been with three guys. Can you prove that? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So all right,
3 times 30.
Man, nigga, times 300. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey.
And the thing, these females know that they know what time it is. Like one of my exes that I had staying with me at one time. She had told me something, and that shit was disattractive. She was like, even though I'm 25, I'm still a child. And her mom was paying her car note. Her mom was paying her phone bill. You know what I'm saying? She still had a room at her mama house. It's like, I couldn't deal with that shit, though. Like, these females know they not all this independent crap they be talking about. Still be dependent on everybody.
Yeah, man.
That's the part they don't tell her. She'll never be able to settle. She'll never be able to content herself and say, you know what? I got ran through in my 20s, but in my 30s, I'm ready to sit down. See, emotionally, she's ready for stability now. Environmentally, she's ready for stability because now she's understanding the need for a cover. But that lust.
I want y'all guys to know this right now. When a woman gets ran through, she is not emotionally ready no more, bro. It's over with, man. Don't let these ladies lie to you. It's over with.
See, hey, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like they just creating talking points for women to be like, yeah, these dudes will still take you, even if you got through your whole phase. And like, that's all she doing is selling the narrative for the women. Hey, I ain't mad at her though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even mad at her.
I'm not mad at her. And
hey,
again, I'm gonna say this: like, it ain't over with. Like, completely, you're gonna find somebody, but you're not gonna find a man that you want. It's like it's kind of over with. That's what ladies don't understand. The term or the quote, "Women age like milk." And men age like wine. That shit means something, y'all.
That's a fact.
Don't take it for granted.
That's a fact.
Don't.
They age fast, man, because they develop so early, and
they mature fast.
Early.
What they call mature? They mature faster.
Yeah, and look, okay, like they waste their 12, 13, 14 years. They can just get ran through, and then they roll through their 20s. College, all that, the A1, but I listen. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm not mad. It's cool. I'm cool with it. But that's what all of them are selling, in American and overseas. Like because I travel too, man. Like, I don't want to tap into that. Yeah, like I want to tap into that, but I'm just saying, man, all women are the same. They gonna do the same ish. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. Run it.
20s, but in my 30s, I'm ready to sit down. See, emotionally, she's ready for stability now. Environmentally, she's ready for stability because now she's understanding the need for a cover. But that lustful little demon that she cultivated and fed from her teens all the way up to her 20s and probably her 30s, that monkey not going off her back. That little monkey is still there. And he taps her on the shoulder like, hey, you gonna pay me some attention? Let's hit the street. Your man ain't got to know. Your husband ain't got to know. What you don't know, don't hurt him. Go out there and have your little fun. Come back.
I want y'all to remember that quote. What he don't know won't hurt him. I had a thought that I was smashing that told me that before.
Man,
take notes,
crazy.
fellas. Take notes. Take notes.
Man. Oh man. Hey. Let her talk a little bit more, man. Like
all the way up to her 20s and probably her 30s. That monkey not going off her back.
What you say?
Oh no. Go ahead, run it. Man.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Teens all the way up to her 20s and probably her 30s. That monkey not going off her back. That little monkey is still there. And he taps her on the shoulder like, hey, you gonna pay me some attention? Let's hit the street. Your man ain't gotta know. Your husband ain't gotta know. What you don't know don't hurt him. Go out there and have your little fun. Come back. What all you gotta do?
Can you stop it real quick?
The monkey off the back.
Okay. she's right though. That monkey would never be deactivated, even if you married. And this is what a lot of married guys get caught in that trap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They get caught in a trap with they get the big marriage, they get married, and they think that peace leave deactivates. No, that motherfucker running 24/7. So even though she go out with the girls, even though she go out with the bachelors, even though she go out, what may have you, that peace leave's still active. And it's active 24/7. And she didn't have to say that for me to know that. But the thing is, a lot of guys don't understand this issue. And this is why this is pissing me off. Because guys think that, oh, I'm gonna marry her. Oh man, that peace leave is mine. No, it's not. No, it's not yours. She still got side dudes. She still got dudes that she been dealing with before you got married and still communicated with that dude. And she still have guys in Facebook's, Twitter, Instagram, all these followers that's trying to beat. What do you think? What's gonna happen when she's married? The same thing. All right.
Nothing different. Nothing different. And that's why I look at it like, fellas and ladies, y'all need to understand the situation here. The answer to what these females. Okay, all right. You got females that are deviating from their nature. They think they have the answer. They try to be strong and independent. They compete with men. They do promiscuous things. They do everything outside of the one thing that's kryptonite to them. Submit to a man. Just submit to a man. That's how you win. And submission to a man is basically following his instructions. And a man don't want you doing things that would lead you to what the Beta Male Police just said. Monkey on your back, you're trying to hit the streets. Once you under a man's submission and you allow him to lead you, he ain't gonna let you do that. But we live in 2022. These ladies don't like that. They feel like that's slavery, et cetera, et cetera. And then we live in a modern world. So there ain't no American woman that's cultivated by, the society that men built. Ain't no woman gonna sit there and try to submit to no man in this society.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Hey man, have you been overseas before?
Overseas? No, I haven't. I can honestly say that.
Okay.
Not yet.
Bruh. Okay, so this is why a lot of passport bros get like a lot of
hold on. Before you get to the passport bros,
okay.
Let's close that up, but keep that point, all right? Because we're gonna talk about some shit once we're done with her. We're gonna break it down real quick.
Got you.
Yeah.
Go out there, have your little fun. Come back. That's all you gotta do. You get the monkey off your back, come back, you cool. She never settles. Whole phase is never over. It's never over. All right. Sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe.
I guess she was done. Ain't no free promo on this side. But shout out to her though.
Yo. Hey, shout out to you, man. I appreciate you having me on this panel, man. I'm trying to get on more panels, just trying to wake my people up, man. But a lot of people don't like me, but it's cool, man.
No,
I'm keeping a cigarette in my mouth. But my thing is for the passport bros. All right, like I've been to a lot of countries, and what I sense is that, of course, you're gonna get a lot of submissive women out there because you're like new. Women like new things, man. Women, it's like going to a new kid's toy store. They like new things, and you got money. But I'm not saying a lot of like most women ask for money, which they don't, but some do. But the thing is, when they do, it's nothing. It's like, yo, it's a peace of mind. You can go to Colombia. I've been to Medellin. I was shocked. I was amazed. I've been to Dominican Republic, the Santo Domingo, and none of these women, like, all they want is to hang out with you. You know, buy some food, pay for the Uber. That's it. But a lot of other guys, they want to pay on that. Hey, shout out to my boy Zone, man. Zone TV, man. What up, man?
That's the kid.
Yeah, that's my boy. But my thing is this, man.
We're gonna open the panel. Go ahead.
Get that passport, man. You ain't gotta deal with none of this BS from America and all this. You gotta do this. You gotta take me out on 5 dates. You gotta, make my kid laugh. And bruh, I'm 36 years old. I ain't got time for none of that. All right, I'm 36 and retired. I don't want to deal with none of that.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. And like the thing is, I'm gonna get on more of these panels to, tell my bros that you ain't have to deal with none of this BS. But listen, when you go overseas, man, understand the country, understand the laws, understand the culture, understand the language. Don't just go out there and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna just F some,
And I like what you just said, man. It speaks to what I was saying earlier. These women, they want to say, oh, I'm gonna just stop having sex and just try to be virtuous, but it's like understanding deeper things. So even on the men's side, it's not just about, oh damn, these women over here in America not virtuous, I'm gonna just move and find somebody. I like how you just broke it down. You said understand the laws, understand like the way of life, etc., etc. Break it down a little bit more. What do you mean by that?
Oh, I got you, man. Like I try to break it down, and also Holloman, they weren't really feeling it, man. That's cool, man.
Fuck it, man. It's okay. Let's talk TV.
Yeah. I understand. So, okay. For instance, if you want to live out there in Brazil or Colombia or Dominican Republic, just know when you own property out there, it's really not your property, man. They can really take that. You got to study and like learn those laws out there. You can't, have any firearms, so you can't protect yourself. There is child support out there, and then like people don't understand the K1 visa. I think what's it? Please act right. Like he really broke that down to a T to the Passport Bros, and he was like, "Yo, before you, have fun and try to wife these, overseas women up, make sure you understand the laws of the K1 visa." And a lot of bros didn't understand it as well. There was a lot of people on the street that was like, "Oh man, I didn't know there was a child support system going on." My thing is this. I don't date in America, man, but understand the laws where you're going, because you don't want to get jammed up. You don't want to be on child support, and you don't want to deal with a woman for 10 years, because if you deal with that K1 visa out there and you bring your woman overseas, for instance, or like to the States, you got to deal with her for 10 years. Even if it don't work out or not, you still got to take care of her. And like a lot of people don't know that.
I hope y'all listening. This is vital information, guys.
Yeah. So bruh, so it's like I travel all the time, but stop falling in love. I'm not mad if you do, but just understand the laws, understand your surroundings. But these American women out here, bruh, niggas like, you gotta be a clown to still deal with them. Like for real. All this cisgenders, all this, oh, my body, my choice, all this, oh, I'm vaccinated. Just because you vaccinated don't mean your box is good.
Right.
You still get trash box because you vaccinated. That don't mean nothing.
Listen, like I'm a manager at a store, okay, and I deal with customers on a daily. A lot of the females come through and get a lot of products, and it's like, I know that they are dirty out there. They are active. Pregnancy tests, Vagisil, what's that other shit? Monistat? What the Monistat? Like,
I don't even know.
it just like today we live in a society where women need tons and tons of different things to keep up with their fucking vagina. Wax it, do this, do that, get what is it called? Fucking what's that shit when they like what's that shit when they put it in their vagina and it's like they squeeze the water in there. I don't know. They do all types of shit to wash it off and clean it off and do all this shit. It's mainly because they are highly promiscuous today. That's why. Highly promiscuous. So, but back to the passport bros, bro. You there, bro?
Yeah, sir.
I wanted to ask a question, man. I got a bone to pick. Are these boys going over there falling in love with the first motherfucking female that they find? Man, what the hell is going on, man?
Hey, man, listen, man. I am in the passport bros, man. Like,
I ain't talking about not all. Just
no. It's like there is some dudes that do fall in love because I'm not mad at them. The women are fucking gorgeous, bro.
No, I'm not mad. Trust me, I'm not mad.
Yeah, and then like the way they treat you, the femininity, their bodies and all that. But you got to understand what comes behind it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I don't give a fuck how bad you is. Like I done dealt with bad bitches over here in the States. So me going to Korea and finding a feminine, fit, friendly shit, it's not gonna like just because she's bad, that's not gonna be what's going to grab me. So that's why I'm asking, what the fuck is these niggas doing? Are they just going over there because these bitches don't get no makeup on and they just got their natural hair? And it's like, oh yeah, she's slim, she bad. I'm a wife. Like, what are they doing?
You just said it. They slim, they bad, and they gonna wife them. All like majority of them are bad. They really take care of their bodies, man. Like my first solo trip was Colombia, Medellin, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I met a Venezuela chick, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how you just fine? And you know what I'm saying? Like it, but my thing is this. I still like the DR better, you know what I'm saying? Because it like remind me of Chicago, but with like bad baddies around. But I still tell people this, no matter how fine she is, because I never had, issues with women in the States, man. I got, but it's like they're all the same, man. Even though she's not gonna ask you for money now, she's still gonna ask you for money. Like, dude, like when time goes hard, she gonna hit you on that WhatsApp, and like there's still stupid dudes that's sending out money, to women, aka Western poppies, that never got any action, and they're sending money, and now they coming to people like me, like a real G, like, hey, Papi, como vaya, como estás, Keno, ¿dónde estás? ¿Dónde vas? I'm like, yo, I know a little Spanish, like, you know what I'm saying? Hablo en poco español. I know a little Spanish. But I'm like, yo, these dudes are really sending money. Like, they that desperate. I'm like, yo, y'all messed up the game. So this is what Minister Jap is saying. And this is why that I don't blame him, because there is a lot of perverts, a lot of people, Western poppies that's paying for a peace leave and pay for play. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. But they messed up the game, man. And the thing is, they should understand that overseas women have a game plan as well. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't want to listen to
that. No, they don't have to listen. They're gonna learn. They're gonna learn.
Yeah, man.
They are gonna learn. They are gonna learn. Man, we reaching the conclusion. It was a pretty good live, and I appreciate you for joining, man. Better Bun Police, man. What I want you to do is give me some closing comments, man. What do you think about the show? And if you want to shout out any of your platforms, go ahead and just, you got the floor, bro.
No, man. I appreciate you, man. Like, I'm just I might start doing YouTube, streaming, man. But nah, man, like I appreciate, you guys, like you, man, like these small channels, man. And because it's like changing a lot of men's lives, and people need to understand that the truth never get televised. You feel me? So I'm gonna always jump in these panels. I'm always show my support, man, and drop your cash app, man. I'm gonna throw a little in there for you. But yeah, man, just let me know. I'm gonna have my notifications up. Hopefully I can get featured on the next show, man. Thank you for having me, man, and salute to everybody in the chat, and salute to you, man. That's all I gotta say.
No pressure. Do you have any platforms that you want to shout out in case anybody want to follow you, or you want anybody to follow you, or anything like that?
No, not yet.
Oh, say less. No.
In due time, though.
In due time, guys. In due time. Man, definitely appreciate you for coming through. Very insightful information that you brought on the panel. Thank you for coming on the channel. Y'all boys, if y'all haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned. Tomorrow I am going to be doing a live before 3 p.m. We're going to be talking about just a few the Instagram lives that I be having, just a whole bunch of modern woman crap. So y'all just come through, you feel me? We're gonna have some fun. That being said, man, I appreciate everybody for joining in, and stay tuned for some more. We'll be out and back at y'all soon. Beta Man, you can stay right there. You ain't gotta go. Beta Man police. You ain't no Beta Man police. You can stay right where you at.